try to get the motor bolts in, trans mounting bolts in, bolt up the torque converter, put the oil filter neck in and filter on back on. Had to take those off to get it out. Starter goes on, bolt up the headers. Maybe that's the order, maybe not. Bolt up the exhaust. Do something with the trans fluid lines, trying to loop them around for now. Fill the oil. Put on the carb. And some fuel lines. And mechanically, that's the goal. See how we do. All right, starter's all back together. I got a battery here, starter wire, battery wire, ground. I'm gonna give this a crank. See if everything flies well. I think that's a go. I'll buy it. All right, so got the starter on. Ran to a battery. Cranked around. Think everything there seems good. Actually ordered new torque converter for the transmission because I was trying to flush the old one and it just, I don't know, I just didn't like the result. There's still a lot of fluid in there and I know it's contaminated between the mineral spirits I put in to clean it out and the old transmission fluid. Figured I'd just bite the bullet. Ordered the new torque converter. So that can go on there. And I believe that can go on there. And then that can go in there. So that's the goals, I think, for the weekend. Unless I get distracted. But that's the goal.
Just a little, because the oil filter's right here. Yep. Okay, good, 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 good. Well,
Good as go.
That's where you get some resistance over here. See if I look at them, then I get that oil filter that holds. Okay. Is the plastic holding up? You've got about 3 inches for the transmission to hit the. Can we hold this fire something? Do you want me to let it go down more?
So, sitting on the mount. Bolts are all in, except for the transmission bolts, but I think that looks sharp. We'll have to get those headers fastened up. Had to take the oil filter and its mount off on this side. So a lot of work to go, but it's in its home. Good day's work. All right, so got a little bit more work done. Carburetor's up on there. Header's bolted up. Might need a little touch-up paint on that. Got some anti-seize on it. Get that cleaned up. But yeah, this was a experience. Put it in the first time. Went under there to hook up the torque converter and realized the flex plate was the wrong hole pattern for the torque converter. So I pulled the engine back out and then took the flex plate off the 455 that had the Turbo 400 on it. Put it in there. And that made it up. So transmission bolts are in. Torque converter's up, bolted together. Just finished putting the carburetor on. So I guess we could do an update over here. What we got? Headers are on. Starter had to take off to get the header in there. Torque converter. Transmount bolts. Carb. Coil mounting. So getting closer. And then have to focus on the electrical for it. I really think I might get the switch panel out with toggle switches and do a little hot wire to the coil and starter and get the fuel lines hooked up. Somewhere I have a oil pressure gauge that I think I'll slip in there, and so I can crank it and check for oil pressure and see if we can pop this over. But that's where we're at. Thanks for watching.